Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a stock that is ready to make a huge move next week and why you should keep it on your watch list. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. Now, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these videos. So let's begin right off the bat. I'm not going to talk about the SPY because I have talked about it extensively along with the other indices in the previous video. I'm going to pin it in at the top over here. That way y'all can go watch that one. But let's get right to the point. The stock that I believe is ready to make a huge move next week, that stock is Etsy. Alright, and the reason why I say that, first and foremost, let's take a look at Etsy. It's a reputable company, not a bad company at all. But right now, the way I'm looking at it, alright, it is at these previous levels right here, which were filled with buyers. Alright, it dipped a little bit below. But that's alright. It dropped from the highs of 307, and this is, I believe, is 45% drop. Not bad. All right, it dropped by 47% right here, and this is the result, at least this drop right here from the beginning of the year all the way to today, is the result of this specific pattern on the charts right here. All right, a very bearish pattern provided a nice opportunity to the downside right there, and now I think this is the moment that it bounces. Now this is the part where I tell you to watch this thing for a potential long. Short sellers who may be still shorting this thing, I hope y'all took some money off the table on Friday and that y'all didn't get too greedy with the stock, because right now it looks like it's ready to make a big comeback. It is. It looks like it is. This is the spot where long going small in anticipation of a gap up tomorrow, which I think there will be. I really do think that there will be a gap on Tuesday, and that gap will bring the stock all the way up to around 171, maybe $172 before we see just a massive amount of money flow into this stock. There may even be some news pre-market on the stock, so that's something that you want to watch out for. Previously, the price target got cut from 265 to 230, right? Analysts are still trying to make their mind up with this stock. I think it's done. Again, these individuals, they provide their honest opinions just like I provide my honest opinion. But I think my timing is good. So definitely watch this thing for a move all the way up to $185 on Tuesday. All right. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The first one that we're going to address, that stock is, we're going to do an update on VALE. All right, or VALE, VALE. VALE. I shared this one with y'all. I think it was in the middle of the week at some point. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I'm not really sure. All right. I shared this one with y'all because of this left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder right here. And unfortunately, it's taking a sweet time. It's taking a sweet time, but this is the type of motion that where I'm going to explain this to y'all. So first and foremost, makes it push up, right? And then it finds support. Then it makes another push higher right here, and then it finds support right over here. And then what's gonna happen next? Again, I'm sure you're kind of seeing the trend here. It's gonna make another move higher to 1630, and then it's gonna drop again right here to 1570, and then it's gonna make another move higher all the way up towards 1675. Yeah, so this is the way the stock is moving at the moment. At least that's what I am seeing with this trend. Definitely not bearish on this one. Because first of all, these individuals right here who were bearish got trapped. This is not, it's not looking good. The situation is not looking good for these individuals in here who are short. All right, especially if you open higher right there on Tuesday. Not a good sign. So definitely watch this one for a continuation. And also the gap on the left hand side, there are multiple gaps actually. I just put this one as the first one to watch for at 1660. All right, but there's another one at like 1740 and another one at 1850. Right, so it has a long way to go. So don't count this stock out. I think it has room. I definitely do think it has room. So that's my honest thoughts on VALA. The next one that we're going to address, somebody asked me to talk about Caterpillar. All right, and Caterpillar is doing good. I think if you look at it sideways, there is this. It's the same thing as VALA actually. It looks exactly the same. There's a left shoulder, the head. So this is the left shoulder, right here. This is the head, right there, and then this is the right shoulder. It may be hard for you to see, but you just gotta like shift it a little bit. If you turn your head to the side, you will see what I mean. And the neckline is actually right there, right here. All right, and it broke out. I think on the 4th, and it just kept holding it. I think it's gonna go higher. I think it's gonna go to 235. This is not something that I'm bearish on. No, this is looking quite strong. It is like it opened lower, but that didn't even phase the stock. Buyers stepped in again and pushed it higher. I think it's going to go to 235 at some point next week. So if you're long on this thing, do not freak out. Do not freak out. It got room. I really think it got room, especially due to the fact that I am bullish on the overall market, and those reasons I explained in yesterday's video. Now, another stock that we're going to talk about today, we're going to do an update on Costco. All right, in Costco, I told y'all, I think this was Friday morning. Yeah, it was definitely Friday morning. I told you guys that I was bearish on it. I drew the reason why I was bearish on it. Again, this stock is a monster. When it goes on these moves, it goes on for a while. Massive money making opportunity on Costco. All right, but when it cools down, it's also nice because short sellers get to make some money. It's their turn to make money. So right now it's still in bearish territory. Tomorrow it might jump up to like 517. I think it will jump up because it tends to follow the overall market as well. So it may jump up here and then go to like 525. And then after that, things get a little tricky. Things get tricky. But we'll see. It really depends on what happens on Wednesday. Because that can be Monday. And then on Wednesday, we could get another rug pull. And then we could fall below $500, right? So it's very tough right now. These individuals, this may or may not be a good entry. It may or may not be a good entry for a short. The best entry was obviously on the breakdown of this ascending flag, but right now it's an emotional playground. Like if you get in the middle, you're not gonna have a good time. Like you're really not. It's a very anxious spot, at least for short sellers to go in shorts. Because if it gaps up, then people are going to be pissed. There may be some paper handing, there may be some confusion, But the people who are over here, they're sitting in profit and they're just like taking money off slowly as it drops. And then if it makes a comeback, then they would just take the rest of their money out emotionlessly, and that would be the trade for those shorts. But right now, this is the layout that I'm seeing. This is the scheme this is the playbook that I'm seeing. All right, so definitely watch out for that type of move next week for Costco. All right, now the last stock that we're gonna talk about is Snapchat. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Snapchat. And Snapchat right now, Snapchat got beaten down for a while. Ever since they had earnings, got demolished, just collapsed from 58 all the way down to 37. The 21 point drop. I think there will be a bounce tomorrow to $40. Yeah. Watch that thing for a move like this. Another morning star tomorrow. Okay? That's my very honest opinion on the stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are brand new to the channel or you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the pre-market analysis videos, which are released at like 8:20 a.m. Central Time, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.